So sorry about that. Everything just kind of froze. But things should be getting back on track. Sorry about that, fellas. Computer just had a bit of a hiccup. Not actually crashed entirely this time. Oh boy. Sorry, 1 second, fellas. YouTube, I just have to make sure YouTube is catching up just fine. Yeah, of course. Sorry about that, sorry about that. Anyone YouTube, you're gonna have to reload this. I'm just gonna have to re-add this stuff in, it seems. Because god damn it. Just gotta redo this. It'll take just a bit of a moment. Thank you for your patience, fellas. That break was a bit weird. But I just let it go this time. I didn't restart the computer. And it went okay. Surprisingly so. Okay. Alright. The Curious Cat. Excuse me, not Kate Sith. Alright. Aye, 'twas a bit touch and go in places, I grant you, but here we all are. And all with our bits still attached. This calls for a foaming flagon of... hold on. Ain't we missing someone? Didn't I tell Utata to wait for us here? Never fear, we've been keeping the girl company. And all that. Yep, she ain't worth fighting. You probably should have put a bodyguard there or something. But enough about her. Did you see the cannon on that ship? As you know, my dear Leofard, I am not easily moved, but the sheer power on display set me all a-quiver. Well, I hope you're content to admire it from afar. That vessel ain't for the likes of you and me. Do not presume to measure me by your own limitations. Besides, I believe I've shown how resourceful I can be. Which brings me neatly to the point. You have in your possession a device capable of tracking the ghost ship. Hand it over, or your engineer shall suffer the consequences. Well? Damn! Ah. Is that it? Should you give it to him? Or her, I guess? Perfect. A compass pointing the way to my just reward. A weapon like that belongs in the hands of one with the will to use it. Come, lads, our business here is concluded. I notice her outfit is completely different from her crew. Unlike, Leofard here. I'm sorry, Captain. They caught me off guard. You get a bang on the head or summit? The man I know would never... you get a bang on the head or summit? The man I know would never give in to scum like her without a fight. Unless... what did you do to the compass? Who, me? Not. Besides slipping a link pearl into its case and like. So long as Radlia keeps it close, and you can be damn sure she will. We'll know exactly what them thieving bastards are planning. Anyone care to wager how long it'll take her to notice me little gift? Okay, I think I over-exaggerated the shock there, Jesus. That's very clever and all, but how are you proposing to stop her from getting her hands on that derelict and its great big cannon? I ain't worked that part out yet, but I expect it'll start with us keeping a close eye on the Talons. Before we get into any of that, though, I've got some questions what need answering. You wish to know more of the Void Ark? The ghost ship, as you call it? The Void Ark, so that's its proper name. Aye, I'd like to hear whatever you'd care to tell us, Puss. And I, for my part, am curious to hear your stories. Ere we continue, however, I must insist that you address me by my proper name, Kusith. Oh, is it? Wait, I need to remember how to pronounce this. I'm so sorry. Pronunciation. Let's see. English pronunciation. Oh, and FF7 Rebirth is Kate Sith. But it's really Ketchi. You know what? I'll consider this as separate from Kate Sith from FF7. Call it Ketchi. By my proper name, Ketchi! I will not respond to puss or cat, and most decidedly not verbal. No, but it's a reference. Fuck. I don't know. What do you fellas think? Ketchi or Kate Sith? Respect the mythical creature or the character from FF7? I'll do FF7. It's Final fucking Fantasy anyways. It's fine. Kate Sith it is. My tale begins long, long ago in the city of Mhach, which once stood in the lands of Yafame. The sorcerers of Mhach were masters of destructive magics, and they brought that terrible power to bear against Amdapor and Nim in the War of the Magi. Yeah, I'm a scholar. I know all about the fucking Nim. So you got cursed to turn to something too, huh? Or is that how you looked? The titanic forces they unleashed, however, took a heavy toll upon the land, ultimately resulting in a colossal flood that drowned the realm of Eorzea. A catastrophe which my master, High Void Mage Caesar, was wise enough to foresee. Should've been read, but whatever. Wait. Colossal flood? Are you talking about the Sixth Umbral Calamity? I suppose you would know it as such. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. When they learned of the fate that awaited them, the Mhachi Magi began construction of a gargantuan vessel that would bear their people to the skies, and to safety. The operation of the Void Ark, as the ship came to be called, was entrusted to Caesar. Prior to that, of course, my master had been a prisoner in her own comb, confined to her outspoken opposition to the war. So, the Ark was meant as a sanctuary? Then, how did it come to be so, I mean, what happened to all the people? And where did all the Voidsent come from? By what power do you imagine such a massive craft remains aloft? The energy required to raise the Ark was siphoned from over 1,000 otherworldly servants, sealed within the vessel. Advances in Mhachi sorcery were made for one reason and one reason only: cataclysmic destructive power. And the swiftest and most dangerous method of acquiring that power was through the enslavement of Voidsent entities. So, the creatures on the derelict, they broke free from your master's control? Well, geez, sounds slightly justified. Nah, it sounds justified, let's be real. At the very least, very heart of the Ark, the Void Mages have entombed a great ruler of the Voidsent, Skatak, the Shadow Queen. But in order to control so potent a prisoner, a mage of adamant will was required, and being Mhach's preeminent sorcerer, Caesar was deemed best qualified. Were it otherwise, my master might never have been released from her own imprisonment. Yet even with Caesar's peerless skill, the Shadow Queen could not long be subjugated. One after another, the lesser Voidsent awoke and ran rampant within the ship. I gotta stop assuming what he's about to say. In the end, Caesar and the 53 Void Mages aboard the Ark sacrificed their own life energies to return the fiends to their coffins, leaving me a lowly familiar to watch over a derelict prison. Yeah, damn, bro, that sucks. If I remember me umbrellas right, the stuff you just described happened more than 1,500 years past, which is a good while by anyone's measure. And since everything seems to have been quiet on board your boat till just recently, I'm thinking something unusual must have happened to wake the inmates up. Am I worm? One day, a Voidsent that had taken the shape of a bat flew into the ship, At first it was little more than a nuisance that I brushed away, but the longer it remained on the Ark, the stronger it had seemed to become. Eventually, I could not contend with its power, and it began shattering seal after seal. I know him. Yep, I've been in the dungeon. You fought Diabolos. You have faced this bat-winged fiend before? It would seem then that the creature survived the encounter, and that he intends to celebrate his restoration by liberating his queen. Well, that explains that then. Except for one small detail, namely, where the queen's coffin went. After it fell out of the ship's belly, I'm assuming it didn't just disappear, right? You recall the great rift that the Ark's cannon ripped in the sky? That was a void gate. Such a portal opens a temporary path through the void, allowing the ship to travel almost instantaneously from one location to another. The void sent, as you saw, only opened a gate large enough to displace the coffin. As for the coffin's destination, however, that is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. I beseech you, conquerors of the Ark, help me find the queen's coffin ere the words binding Skatak are dispelled. Smells to me like an adventure! And who knows what ancient Mhach treasures we might stumble on along the way. Gods know! They'll make a nice change from all the Maligan tombstones we've been collecting. I will help you. I'm not risking me hide for the sake of the realm, you understand. But I'll be damned if I let either Radilia or that bat-winged bastard take the freedom of the skies from me. You care only for how you might be inconvenienced? If the Shadow Queen were to return, I would have dire consequences for this entire star. Count your blessings, Furball. I said we'd help, didn't I? Yeah. Ugh. Before we go rushing off in search of the coffin, though, there's preparations to be made. You might as well get back to your usual heroical deployment, Vermillion. I'll let you know when it's time to round up your mates again. Oh, I guess they are safe. Go figure. Ha ha ha! It was going crazy. I'll see if I can somehow scrounge up enough players. Oh, she got a pipe. How fancy. Nice apples. The time is nigh, my dear Talons. Soon we shall seize control of the ghost ship and all its power, and rule the skies from here to the ends of the world. Yeah! Oh shit, voices. Is that a pumpkin in a pot? God. The shit that goes through your tract, right? Paying the bills. Alright, let's keep going. Fucking. Stacia! We ain't done yet. The Weeping City. Stacia appears to be in need of your assistance. Alright. Vermillion! I was just about to fly out to Ishgard and track you down. You remember Kate Sith, the Mhach familiar? We've been working with him on a plan to find Diabolos in the Queen's coffin. There have been void sightings from pirates all over, so we know that bat-winged bugger is hiding someplace in the sky. We just don't know exactly where. And as for going about pinpointing the location, Leoford and the feline are bickering over just exactly how. That's where you come in. If you have a spare moment or two, we could use the third opinion to break the stalemate. Besides all that, Leoford's eager to have another hand to help in the search, so come on over to the Parrock as soon as you're able. You know the way from here, don't you? By the Red Bill standard, yes. I thought it was the fucking Red Bill nest. Is this different? Nah, this is fucking cute though. I like the rustic look. Reminds me of some of Miyazaki's films. Passage to the Pork. Let's go. We Sky Pirates now, fellas. But only the adventuring kind, not really the pillaging kind. Stacy, thanks for coming. The captain and the cat are inside, still having their discussion. Talk to Leoford, will you? Before I strangle the both of them. Okay, geez, calm down. To Leoford's chambers. How exciting. Yep, that treasure's still here. Nice portrait. Ooh, the map. Ah, the map. Hello, me. Yep, and there's Kate Sith. What's up, boys? What are y'all squabbling about now? Oh no, he doubts him! I know that pose. If you're here to ask about the Queen's coffin, then you best turn around and walk straight out again. This aggravating furball's turned my mood sour as month-old elk goat milk. Leoford, Vermillion's come all this way to help us, at your request. I might add, he deserves to hear where we stand on the search at least. The search is giving me ulcers is what it is. By all reports, Diabolos is lurking somewhere in the heavens, building up his forces. But the sky is a vast dome, as high as the ocean is deep. We've not the pirates to scour every damn floating rock. That's what I tried my luck with Rodlia. You remember her, don't you? Captain of the Talons, blonde hair, one eye, stole our bloody compass. Well, I've been eavesdropping on that link pearl. I slipped into the case and hoping to catch something useful. But all I've heard from her and her sorry crew is snoring, grumbling, and japes about the Archbishop's holy nethers. In the end, it seems we've no choice but to do this the hard way. But a certain mule and annoyance refuses to acknowledge the truth of it. You cannot possibly hope to investigate the entire sky with this meager handful of ne'er-do-wells. I find my suggestion to seek aid from your fellow pirate gangs a perfectly reasonable one under the circumstances. Oh, stow it, you mangy alley cat! You've not the faintest idea of how sky pirates operate! Best case scenario, we'd be locked into a deal to hand over any treasure we find, and that's assuming we weren't laughed out of the room to begin with. You cannot assume that every man and woman shares your base morality. If we made but the attempt, I'm sure we could convince some few of the mobility of our cause. And so it goes, round and round. Knowing pirates as I do, I find myself siding with the captain on this. But what of you, Vermillion? Any thoughts on the matter? Let's see. Keep your silence, douchebag. You seek aid from other crews. We should handle this ourselves. Sorry, Captain. Yeah, maybe we should talk to certain other pirate captains. What? You're siding with the furball? I'd have thought you'd learn a thing or two about sky pirates by now. Nice one, Dragon Computer. To be continued. Decisions aren't that slow. Come now. However, we tackle things, though. We've a long road ahead of us. I'll see if I can't think of a better way to shorten it. You might as well head back to your adventures, Vermillion. Unless you're willing to lend us your experience in another matter, that is. Utata, our chief engineer, has been mumbling about the Void Ark and cursing under her breath for days. Maybe as you can provide some insight into her dilemma. She is conducting a research in the Sea of Clouds, yes? Well, I should rather discuss the properties of the Void Ark than continue this fruitless debate. I shall see you down there, Vermillion. Look at his tiny legs! Isn't he cute, Dragon Computer? I mean, his head is really weirdly proportioned. Like, I don't know, it's like those fucking posters of the fucking sensory homunculus or whatever it is. Where it shows you the giant hands, the big eyes, and lips. It's basically meant to show how sensitive the nerves on the body are. That's what Kate Sith's head fucking looks like. It looks like a sensory homunculus for cats. Oh, with the gauntlet. Hold on a second. I think it's exit from here, right? This place is too big. There we go. Stretching up. Nah, but this place is pretty cute. It's just a shame it's so small for exploration's sake. Oh, whoops. There we go. To Coldwind. You know what? Fine. Hold on a second. I'm gonna be thematic with this. To the Monocutter. Look at me, I'm a sky pirate. Whoopity wow, look at me go. Fuck you, I'm a sky pirate. Look at me go! Let's see, down there. Just wait. Hello, Akuna Utata. What's going on? What's up? Why are you so down? Ah, don't cry. It's gonna be okay. Yep, that's Kate Sith. God damn, I know he's freaky looking. What troubles you, Mistress Odata? We were told that some matter regarding the Void Dark was causing you no small measure of grief. Oh! 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 Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, my fuck! Damn! Oh, I get it. Mistress Odata, what are you? Oh, that made her feel better. Yep. That's what you get for going up to a woman that loves cats, Kate Sith. Yep, well, that certainly helped her out, didn't it? Ah, I feel so much better now. My apologies, Kate Sith. You had the misfortune to enter my field of view just as I felt the intense desire to squeeze something warm and furry. It's this damnable ectocompass. I made another one, you see. Identical in all respects to the first compass that Radlia stole. Akiri redeemed for her. Ow! I was just about to announce that for you. I feel betrayed. And a posture check. And a stretch! Akiri, I'd like to imagine that was you hugging Kate Sith.
Akiri_Chan says, hi, the Monroe's 20.
Yes, hello, Akiri. Welcome. I'm glad you didn't make Roger do it. What happened, Nani? Oh, she hugged Kate Sith, that's all. Not Ketchi, I'm respecting the FF7 remake pronunciation. Why are you not bun-dead? Wait, what the fuck did happen? What happened to my face? Oh, my ugly face, there we go. I have no idea what the fuck happened. How long was I that for? I could have sworn I looked like I was myself. I was a ghost. Your fucking things turned me into a ghost! I feel betrayed. What the hell? Oh, that's what happened. My fucking, facial expressions aren't working for some reason. Why not? Hold on a second. What's going on here? I meant to make it look like I was crying for a second. It diluted the Dad. It was the hydrate. Exactly. Hold on a second. What the fuck is going on here? Can I not have my emotions? Well, I guess I'm gonna be completely normal Vermillion with no emotions whatsoever for the rest of the stream because the emotions aren't functioning right now. Sorry about that, Akiri. Sorry for the panic. I was supposed to look sad with you doing that to me, and I'm scrolling this thing while not off-clicking of this. There we go. So that's what happened. There's the explanation. Perfectly reasonable. As for why they're not working, I don't have an explanation for. Something brokey. Uh-oh. I am weirdly good at finding brokey stuff on people's stream. Wow. But yes, I was, before the Scream session, I thought that would be you hugging Kate Sith over there. Let's see. Radley Estelle. Right, okay, I said that. But look! It points in a completely different direction to where the Void Ark should currently be. I don't understand what I did wrong. I used the same plans, the same parts. Finding the answer is not something I excel at, though. Yeah, no, you probably find it before I will, though. I can imagine that would be infuriating. And you are certain there are no flaws in the design on the materials? Or the materials? Positive. I've tweaked and adjusted and replaced every single piece, but it refuses to function as intended. I'm on the verge of tossing the blasted thing over the edge. What do you make of this, Vermillion? I don't think the compass is broken. Something may have happened to the Void Ark. I haven't the slightest idea. Hey man, that Void Ark could be doing some crazy shit. Yes, the cause may indeed lie outside the compass itself. You must consider this dilemma from a broader perspective. Might you explain to us the principle by which the ectocompass tracks the Void Ark? It all comes down to etheric signature. I discovered that the Void Ark is encompassed by an energy of rather peculiar composition, so I simply tuned the compass to follow its unique trail. His paws are so fucking small! An energy of peculiar composition, you say? Yeah. Of course! The Ark was propelled by the siphoned energies of Void Scent! Could it be that the compass was tracking not the vessel itself, but the ether of the entities imprisoned within? Oh, shit. That would certainly explain why the compass now points in a different direction than one would expect. After all, Diabolos and the Shadow Queen are no longer aboard the Ark. Are you implying that if we plotted a course based on the readings from the ectocompass, we would arrive on the demon's doorstep, so to speak? Just so, Mistress Utata. Assuming my theory is correct, we no longer require outside assistance to pursue our elusive quarry. Yay! You fixed it. Well done. What's this? Oh, Stacia! What perfect timing! You won't believe the wonderful discovery we've just... Uh-oh. Talon airships have been spotted en route to our nest! If it's revenge they're looking for, we'd best head back and make ready for them. And all that. Alright, I'll go kick some asses. I don't know if anyone heard my neck crack. I thought it was pretty cool. Well. Talon, what are you doing here? Oh, looks like you got your asses kicked. That's for true. Well. Shush, Redbill! We need your help to save Captain Radlia! Huh? Save the captain? You're one of Radlia's favorites. You threaten my crew, steal our compass, and now you come crawling to me for help. What kind of unholy mess have you cretins stumbled into? Why, we took your damn compass, but it didn't show us to the ghost ship. We ended up at some moldy old ruins lousy with void scent. Before we knew it, some sort of spider demon was knocking our ships out of the sky. The two of us managed to pull away, but we saw what happened to them as got caught on the ground. If the captain survived the massacre, she's stuck there with no wings to fly out again. Why don't you give that leak pro a listen, Captain? Maybe as we can learn if Radley is alive or dead, at least. Ah, so much buzzing. Can't hear a blood. Wait, I'm getting some words. They're after Mhach artifact. Damn demons are searching. Hide. And then a bunch of screaming. Seems Radley is still kicking for now, but who knows for how long. If those screams were an act, then consider me fooled. I don't think the Talons are laying a trap here. Eh? I have half a mind to leave Radley under her fate, but I never turn my back on an adventure, especially when the scent of treasure is in the air, eh? Now tell me where you found these ruins. You'll help us then? You're a good man, Ridbell. We left the captain in the famed Saltmore, just northwest of Mordona. In Yafame, you say? Then you must speak of the ruined shell of Mhach itself. By Shatoto's black heart, could they be after the Nullstone? Ah, he knows Shatoto. Yeah, I met her. What's that, puss? You think you know what those fiends are after? Right, Utada, see that these talons are patched up, and have the ray mill ready to fly. And don't spare the oil. You know I love to hear her purr. Vermillion, Stacia, bring the furball to my quarters, and we'll have ourselves a chat about our impending trip to old Mhach. That fucking smile he always has. He does dress in good drip for a sky pirate. Now then, let us continue. I yawned all that. Well. What's all the hubbub abub? Right, Furball, let's hear about this artifact that Diablos is looking for. If I am to speak of the Nullstone, then I must first explain the method by which Mhach sorcerers would bind the Void Scent into service. The more powerful the Void Scent, the more difficult it is to manifest its presence in this world. Their own immense strength weighs them down like an anchor, you see, preventing them from breaking the surface of our dimension. And that is why they cooperate with mortal sorcerers. A mage can provide a suitable vessel for the summoning, or rip a large enough hole in the fabric of reality for the entity itself to step through. And let me guess, the mage forces the Void Scent to agree to a pact in return for the invitation into our world? That is correct. But it would be foolhardy to expect such devious and malevolent creatures to abide by the spirit of even the most carefully worded contract. Thus did the Mhach Magi construct an occult device that would more securely bind the Void Scent to their will. A safeguard of sorts that, to the best of my knowledge, yet lies entombed within the remnants of the ancient city. The Nullstone was seen as a last resort. Should a Void Scent break its pact and turn on its summoner, the mage could use the relic to disperse the very essence of even the most potent entity, obliterating it completely. I can't see the royals of the Void taking too kindly to a threat like that. Seems those sorcerers were just as ruthless as the monsters they summoned. When it came to the glory of Mhach, the ends justified the means. In any event, we can be certain that Diablo seeks to secure the Nullstone before it falls into mortal hands, and thereby ensure that Skadak will reign unopposed. Will reign unopposed, yes. Alright, so we know what the fiends are after. But what I don't understand is why such a valuable relic was left behind when the mages knew a colossal flood was on the way. Its value is the very reason they chose not to risk its relocation. The nullstone is kept within a structure constructed for the purpose, secured behind powerful wards and protected by deadly guardians. And with the rising of the waters, they reasoned that the artifact would be sunk along with the city, far beyond the reach of vengeful Voidsent. But now that Yafame is more swamp than sea, the demons only have the wards and the guardians to deal with. And I doubt they'd be wasting their time down there in the mud if they didn't have some trick to break through the wards. Aye, this has become a race to see who can nab the treasure first, which is just the sort of contest a sky pirate lives for. So we slip into the ruins, pinch the relic, and then rescue Radlia right from under the fiend's noses. Well, I suppose we could save her while we're poking around for loot. I'll grab the new compass from Utata so we know where we're going. Check your weapons, pack your small clothes, and meet me out by the landing when you're ready to fly. Yes, sir. I think we're gonna unlock the city of Mhach. We'll fly directly to Yafame from here. Once we arrive, you forge ahead with your band of adventurers as you did on the Ark Vermillion. Just keep slicing into the depths until you reach that nullstone. You don't want to risk getting knocked out of the sky like the Talons, so you best land a little ways out from the ruins and head on foot. The Furball says he knows the place well enough to guide you, so me and the Red Bills will follow behind on rescue duty. You concentrate on smashing a path through to the artifact. We'll check the nooks and crannies for Radley and her crew. Don't let your guard down once you reach the ruins, though, eh? There's likely golems and such in there, what are worse than the fiends outside. And we wouldn't want our hero losing his head now, would we? The weeping city of Mhach is now accessible. Yeah, I can trade a queue for this at least. The weeping city of Mhach. Deep in the famed Saltmoor lie the ruins of the fabled city of Mhach, a civilization of the 5th Astral Era whose prosperity was built upon unparalleled magics of destruction. It is to this ancient edifice and its vaults of occult secrets that you and the Red Bills plan your next foray. You expect to encounter Voidsents, the same terrible beings that grounded Radley and her crew. But on your path to retrieve a relic of incalculable power, can you prevail over the unfettered miseries of the Weeping City itself? I'll try to be something else. Perhaps a mage. Yes, that sounds fun. See how long this takes to queue up. Eyes are feeling old. Well, fellers, we'll go ahead and let this load up. I'm gonna check something on the phone real quick. Just, I apologize. 1 moment. Just 1 moment, please. That's right. I remember what Indigo wants for her birthday. Yes. I'll have to find it, though. She wants a mount in the game from the Mog Station. That's right. That'll definitely be one of her I was about to say parents. Jesus. Presents. If I can find it. Let's see. There it is. At least I'm pretty sure that's the one. How fitting for the rat mama to want to ride the shag coat. Unavailable as a gift? What the fuck do you mean? Acquire their personal chocolate mount. Posture right. Huh. Well, that sucks. I'll basically buy it as her, basically. Alright. Well, problem solved. Checkout mount and a trip to the all-you-can-eat buffet. That sounds fun. Gifts for Indigo. Christmas/birthday. In the meantime, fellas, I'm gonna just hit it real quick while we wait for this queue to go. So, yeah, I'll be right back. And I'll keep an ear open. Okay, I'm back. Looks like not much progress has been made, after all. Right, that's right. Let me make sure I can see my changes. There we go. Well, as we can understandably see, it looks like it's taking us a bit of time. But we have a tank, me, and 3 DPS. So, can't take too much forever, I'd imagine. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all the Void Arc just based on how long we have to wait for this, because I'm actually feeling a bit tired right now. Ugh. My eyes are barely able to stay open, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry, fellas. Like before, we'll go ahead and wait for about 20 more minutes. See if we can have something queued in. I definitely don't think that I'm gonna get to the last one, which name I forget. I'm pretty sure Void Arc is like the most forgettable Alliance raid after all, unfortunately for Heavesnward. The Alliance raid, pretty stuff, like the rest of them, but I just don't think the story is as memorable, and it's definitely not popular like the other ones are, not by a long shot. Still, case it's kind of funny, I guess. Very funny looking. I like the hub, but there's nothing to really do around here once you've been here, you know? Although, maybe there's a jump puzzle thing. I need to save my strength. All in treasure's hard work, you know. What? Oh. He's just chilling. That just looks like a standard machinist almost. There we go! Let's do this. Huh. That took less time than being a tank. I should learn. Let's do this! Fuck. Yep. Go figure. It's always the Alliance raids that you have to... that somebody doesn't ready up for. I mean, statistically speaking, that's the most likely one, since there's like 24 people that have to confirm they're ready. But still! Wait for a while for a reason! I'm getting wobbly. I don't want to leave the queue. Sorry, fellas, I gotta rest my eyes for a second. Oh yeah, after this I'm definitely gonna want to sleep. Come on, then. Bring in the purple. Let's get to the Weeping City already. I'm trying to remember the bosses. I remember at least two of them and the final boss. But I think I'm forgetting one. Wow, I've never had to wait this long after somebody doesn't queue up. That's fucking horseshit. Ah, you fucking people. I understand why the punishment for missing a queue is so severe now. Well, doing it multiple times at least. Still fairly severe in the grand scheme of things. And we could have been ready if people were just paying attention. Gotta use your speaker if you're away from the computer, fellas. Definitely helps. And of course mute your mic because you don't want the echo. Yeah. What a shame that my stuff doesn't what is it? The little emotion changers aren't functioning properly right now. Oh, well, what can you do? Shit, man, seriously? Oh, we had a fucking queue, dude. That just sucks. Nah, that just sucks. It's fucked up. Well, like I said, if we would have waited half an hour and we haven't gotten it yet, I'll just call it here and raid out. At least we got one of the Alliance dungeons done with, so that's a good thing. Making progress on the Mhach stuff. For the most part, I just got DPS, some DPS to level up. Most DPS, let's be real, just not the Monk or Summoner, but I did that through Scholar, as everybody probably knows. Yeah, Red Mage is almost finished, so it's got that going for it. And yes, I basically spammed all the tanks and healers through Bardam's Metal. Talk about Bardam's Metal, you shall receive the Weeping City of Mhach. Come on, let's go! Get on your damn computers and click that acceptance button. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Damn! Oh, that's where they crashed, huh? The Shadow Mhachs, the Weeping City of Mhach. That's right. And yes, I also agree that this sounds very vaguely like the FF9 battle theme. Small jingle of that song, at least. Alright, what party are we? B, perhaps? B, yep. Sided with a sage. Very lucky for us. My dear Yefame, what a wretched Morrison has become. Uh-oh. Time to smack dabble those Sarcosuchus. Sarcosuki. Take that! Phew! I usually come here at night, not during the day. It's kinda cool. There we go. Let's do this. The first daughter in the Yefame Spiders. Take that! Warrior. Do you spy that wreckage up ahead? Could it be one of the Talon's downed vessels? Arachne Eve. First boss. Ha-ha! There were more of you bloody-filled morsels. How well I will sup this day. Take that! Must be the spider that downed the vessel indeed. to tell fandom about this, Indigo, when you see this in the future. That's it for that. Uh-oh. Someone's offline. Whoa! That was close to me. Nice timing. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Damn! Get away from me. Gross. Well, one of our DPS left. DC'd, it seems. Nasty little insects! You will not scurry so within my web! Get me off the digestive fluid. Ha! Not strong enough! Not strong enough! I must feed on more than flesh! Take that! Spinning spider. A tear appears in Arachne's web! Take that, web maiden! That'd probably be a good idea. Some key knots. Take that! See what you have done? My poor web is in tatters! Take that! Stone spam! Alright, that's more like it. Are you frightened, my precious prey? Gaze into my eyes and know the true terror. Nah, I don't think so. I think your Dunzo guns are this matter of fact. Don't know why that happens a lot. What manner of prey bites back? I must warn Lord Borgle. Oh shit. Is this not a tributary of the White Maiden? We should come upon Mhach if we follow it downstream. Oh, I wish I had time to look at these. Oh, those casting boots are so cute. Whoa! I am not terribly fond of water. Ouch! Oh, he just teleports, huh? Not a Mhachi boot! Here's the void Sid we remember. Black mage corpses. And a Mhachi ghost. Man, this place is pretty big, huh? Yikes! We're in Mhach. Take that! Oh. Gotcha! We aim for that pyramidal structure, but where the void sent, they are thick with their otherworldly stench. Is this boss time? Oh no, gotta go up a spire. And I think it's boss time right here. I remember having problems with this guy because I never quite learned him. Forgall. Ah, some of you survived. How convenient. I am in need of fresh souls to shatter the word. Even empty husks have their uses. See how they jerk and dance at my command. Kill. Let me rest. Cold. And so I die again. Man, that was fucked up. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want to be zombified. Oh yeah, this is where the zombification is, isn't it? Necromancer-ass Voidson. Take that! Your pitiful lives will be mine in due time, but first you must be punished for your insolence. Solitude weakens the spirit and warps the flesh. Stray from the pack at your peril. I'm a frog! Oh, whoops. My bad. I guess I don't know how this works. My undead toys are so easily broken. Mayhap my minions will prove the sturdier. I don't know this. Hold on. I don't know, these mechanics, these forgive. Oh, okay. Haginti, Dahak, and Succubus. Curse this frail vessel. I'll take one for the team. Embrace your fate! By my Stygian light, be it your doom revealed! My lord warned that mortals of power would interfere, but you are no threat to me. I reign in the court of the void. Let's see here. Wait. There we go. Will you glimpse the what? Hold on a second. Will you glimpse the realm that awaits you after death? Drink deep from the chalice of oblivion. We're zombies. Slowly transforming into a brain-craving zombie. Well, I already resurrected somebody, so... Yikes! Well, can't do that. I'm just gonna try to res everyone as much as possible. Oh, I guess if I'm at max health. Not Megadeth! Yeah, I didn't get it in time. I see. You have to be a zombie to avoid Megadeth. Well, at least I'm not the only one dying from this. Ah, how sweet the rancid breeze of the underhells! Its winds will strip you to the bone! Listen after so long. I am arisen. Your months will be buried tonight. Let's see here. Oh, that's kind of cool looking, actually. Scouting? Ah, ninja stuff. How about this? Ah, the wonders of Mhach architecture! 15 centuries and a flood later, and it still stands. Aiming, alright. Kind of cool looking. Do we have more fights before we fight the queen? So I do remember the queen. And I swear it was slightly... Oh yeah, there's that fucker. Body of rock from rough stone hewn, chipped with chisel and marked by rune. So much Celtic sounding shit. Big burst of void fire. Don't mind if I do. Well, that sucks. Nice one. I don't think anyone paid attention to that. Mind of spells, engraved instruction, given life to wreck destruction. They give it so much time for you to do this. Departing now, the white makers bark, a shattered face, stone eyes grow dark. This place is dumb and weird. It's hard for me to read through these also. Remembering the kid. Oh yeah, it's Ozma! Fuck! Bodyguard weighs a terrible sphere that has devoured entire cities. We must prove this stronger if we are to reach the Nullstone. If I remember correctly, there's a phase in this where you can see a city from, like, 1.0. Really cool shit. Oh shit, I'm B. That's right. I thought it was C. Fuck. Alright. Square in, pyramid out, and to the sides. God, I feel so silly. What's going on with me? As you can see, I really am pretty tired. That's right, before Thunder God, there was Ozma. Come on. Alright, singularity fragments. I believe instead of square, you mean cube. Black hole. Whoa! Numbers are for videos. Do we just skip cube? I guess so. A singularity echo. Ah, hey, I remember this. And a singularity ripple. Anyways, that's horrifying to see. Yeah, Ozma's kind of scary from what I remember. Whee! The Ozma shade. Take that! Goodbyes, glorious, beautiful city. Assimilation? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. What the? Ugh. It's nice, honestly. Ozma's scary. FF9 reference, by the way, of course. Uh-oh, Cuban! Cuban! That was quite easy, wasn't it? It's casting holy! Not me. We did it! Sweet. We just witnessed a murder. This is it! The Tomb of the North Stone! There will be a guardian. There's always a guardian. We just fought like one! Oh, that's kind of cool looking, actually. That's the scouting gear? I think so. Alright, show yourself, guardian. Dude, come on. Okay. Scary. Seize it. Let's see here. Never seen else with this. Season B, Meteor, Go Boom. Did the intro keep it? Let's see. Look, did anyone else notice that? Also, know your slayer intruders. I am Califisteri, and by the blood of Oisit have I ascended to the sky. Behold my magnificent mane! Oh, gotta go over here. The curls are blades that cut and the roots that drain. Yeah, sorry I'm not moving. I'm kind of reading everything. That going? Unkept thieves! Slovenly marauders, you will not have the nose stone! Get the grand bijoux! And the bijoux. Rose line, this is beautiful. Wait, is somebody already dead again? Or is this like going way quicker than normal? That's the joke. Have you ever witnessed such coiffed perfection? The edges of my tresses are sharper than swords! Dancing mad, really? Why do you yet stand? I have supped on the void! What ungodly power swims in your veins? The light, I guess? Haircut. I love it. Shall I share my luscious locks with you? Lady, you're not even the craziest hair person that, the warrior like fights. Just saying. I'm just gonna assume this is the way to go. Uh-oh. Do you dare face the halo of my unleashed glory, or turn your back and risk the sting of my rejection? Ouch! Take that! I didn't even see where everything was. There we go. Alright, yep. We're on the right track. It's all good. Yikes! Okay. I mean, I thought that was the case, but it didn't want to risk nothing. And fucking die already. And I leveled up. My pride is cold. My strength is short. No stone is yours. And that's how we win. That's a crazy looking boat. That's a nullstone, huh? Looks a little, oh wait, it's just like really far from us and floating in the air. Well, anyways. There you go. Have this. And need. Did not get. Califisteri. Did not get. Got. Outfits are always fun to have. Why did I agree that? I could have added. That's fine. Not that it really matters. Let's use this card up. Califisteri. Oh yeah. Look how high it floats. I guess we could hold on to that. How did I get 2 comms? I was clearly missing mechanics. That's fine. I think they knew I was, well, first running this anyways. And you never get this in the fucking daily, so it's hard to remember. Well. Mostly Fulgar or whatever his name is. Forgal. It's Forgal. Anyway. So, this is the heart of the ruins, eh? You've done a fine job dismantling the defenses, Vermillion. I only wish we could say we had the same success, but Radlia and her talents were nowhere to be found. Yes, it is quite distressing, but we must focus on claiming the prize at hand. The Nullstone is ours! Alright. I'm glad that it's lowering for us, at least. Now we can actually reach the fucking thing. You've left me as such an inviting trail of destruction to follow. Oh, it's you. I remember you too. Well. If it isn't the adventure I've so longed to dismember. Praise Lord Diabolos for this opportunity. I shall gift him your head in gratitude. Ah, and speaking of gifts, I've brought a present to celebrate our gleeful reunion. Ferdiad. Well, it's her. Uh-oh. Oh! This is the lovely lass you've been oh so desperately seeking, isn't it? Unless you wish to see her rent limb from limb, then you will hand over the Nullstone. Well, would you do it? Or is Kate gonna be like, what's one life for many? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Well? Doesn't Kate Sith have the Nullstone? Oh! Oh! You think I care about her with those limbs? That woman's done naught but cause us grief, and I just thought to crow over her grave. Huh? What's this? Uh-oh. Don't give me that look, Radlia. What? You thought I was here to save your sorry hide? You've never been naught but an obstacle to me. Do you remember the first time we met? You were roaring with laughter at the sight of all the Malagan relics until I used your pretty blonde head as a stepping stone. Damn you, you selfish bastard! And damn me for expecting you to act any different! If I had my weapons, I'd blow a bloody hole in your belly! Have you forgotten how awful a shot you are? Not much of a threat when I've seen you miss the side of a cathedral at 10 yawms. Silence, you grinning fool! You've ruined my moment, and now I'll ruin your smirking face! Oh, really? Oh! Nah, puss! Oh, well that looks much more conventional. Oh! Take this for the ad. Ah! It burns! That's right. This world is not your stage, unholy Harlequin! Be gone from our realm! Oh, shit! I guess he had more of a gestury voice. My bad. It's fine. And he's fucking gone! Yeah, look at that thing. Oh! Ah! A clever farce, mortals. But the show is not over. Not until you scream! Bugger got away, and I think we'd best do the same. With our Nullstone, too. Oh no! Somebody was watching. I wonder who that could have been. Alright, let's finish this, fellas. And then, that'll be it for this stream, I believe. Well, that was pretty funny. Now that was some excitement, wasn't it, Vermillion? Probably a little too much for Redlia, but we gave her a bed to sleep off the worst of her ordeal. She'll likely be back to her usual cheerful self in no time. Quite a successful jaunt, all told. You and me, we make a pretty good partnership. Yeah, I guess so. You get to perform and I get to do murdering. But I've got words for you, Furball. You said that relic would obliterate a void set completely. Seems to me that foppish fiend just got scorched before he slipped away. Oh, that! That was scarcely a fraction of the Nullstone's true power. Once I have learned how to unleash its full potential, such demons shall be consumed like gnats caught in a bonfire. So, you're telling me our secret weapon ain't ready for battle? You might as well be wielding a blunted sword. Might I remind you that this blunted sword stung our foe sufficiently to free the lady pirate? A result we could not have achieved with your blustering words alone. Ha! I was ready to flee without Redlia if things took a turn for the worse. But you're right. You had the presence of mind to take advantage of my bluff, and it was your actions that saved her in the end. Huh? I guess he complimented you. There's the Weeping City, fellers. And that's it. Hey, Sleepy. I might stream this again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely gonna need to do some more, but it looks like we at least got that finished from here to here, it seems. So, we'll be a samurai for the last portion of City of Mhach, and I'll get that done with. But for now, fellas, I want to thank you all for joining us, as I need to get some sleep. But for those on Twitch, let's see who we can raid. For those everywhere else, we appreciate you joining us for this very unusual stream, as D&D is not going to take place until sometime later. But let's see who's available to send over for today. I wonder if it's somebody that we all know. Perhaps somebody that we raid too often. Perhaps it could be Schnips playing some actual Dungeons & Dragons. Which, what a surprise. Looks like they're 12 away from a follower goal, so let's hope that we can assist them in that. Don't forget to give a nice follow to Schnips once we get the raid going, or rather, you can do it right now with this shout-out. Oh, wait, shit. I accidentally did, I typed an extra letter there. My bad. Let me actually get you the true name of Schnips. I believe that should be much better. There we go. Alright, and we'll get this raid going. Tomorrow, I think I shall stream and finish the City of Mhach line. Or, Shadow of Mhach. Yeah, that's it. But for now, have yourselves a good rest of your period of day. Until next time,